Good morning. This is Eric Bentley from the FSC 100 class here at Arizona State University. Today I'm going to be demonstrating um, the actual circuit for our Groundpounder 2 from our team of robots, our firefighting robots. So the Groundpounder 2's function is to put an arm into the ground, provide a certain amount of pressure, and as long as that pressure doesn't let go, or drop below a certain threshold, then that means it's safe to pass through. In this case, we have it here. So we can start the simulation. So now we have our IR remote, which will control this whole thing. So we have two tracks. They can work independently of each other. So if we go one, we can, or together, sorry. So if we go one here, we're both in the full forward position. If we go two, they can go full reverse. Three is for turning right. So one full forward, one reverse, and four is for turning left. The way those are powered are with two 9-volt batteries here going into this breadboard here, and then into the L293D to be able to have them at full function here. So we have our IR receiver right here, which is working with this IR remote. And then over here, we have what would be the actual arm of the robot. So the robot, if it is giving below 300, which is about where we get the turning point at. So anything below about 3.9 newtons, it will light up, which is just simulating that we're actually sending the information to the other robots on the team, but obviously I can't do that here. So as long as it's holding pressure above that 3.9 newtons, then it won't send that signal, because meaning it is safe. So the way we're able to move the arm in this situation is going to be with these buttons here. So 5, we can move the button left, or the arm left. 6, we can move it right. And then 7, we can move it down so it can actually hit the floor, and 8 is to move it up. And then 0 here is for this gear motor for the left and right function, so it can zero out again. So yeah, here. So we have the force sensor value here getting printed, but also it prints the actual commands that we're inputting from our IR receiver. If an unknown command happens here, it will say unknown command based on the logic. So here we have all of our integers. These are our command integers, just some other pins that I've defined for the gear motors. Here's our LEDs, servos, servo pins. And then here's some of our actual motor logic here. So then we have our actual command functions here with the IR remote. So servo B to 0 degrees to 90 to 315. So then now we have our void setup. So we have some pins defined as outputs for our gear motors, as well as some LED pins and our servo actual logic here. And then we go down to void loop. Here is our analog read for our LED pin. And then we have our receiver decode right here to tell us what we're going to be doing. And then a little delay for stability. But that is all for today, guys. Thank you for listening, and have a good one.